Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Hallmarkies podcast. And we want to wish you all a very happy Loveuary. That's what we're doing this year.
That's right. We're back with Loveuary.
Yes. And we are here to preview the February movies, not just on Hallmark Channel, but it's just rom-coms in general. It's going to be fun. And I'm film critic Rachel Wagner, and Anne is here.
Hey, everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Survived the holiday craze. And yeah, now it's the middle of January, past the middle of January, and we're already thinking about February. So it's just quick.
Doesn't it seem like it was forever ago that we last recorded together? But it hasn't been that long. But I don't know, it feels long.
It just, the Christmas is so long and there's just so many movies. It just feels long, but it really wasn't.
Yes. So you had a good Christmas.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we stayed here in LA for Christmas. Thanksgiving, we went to Atlanta. Good, yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, mine was good too. We had Christmas Eve was our sort of day.
Okay.
My family, we got together and celebrated. And then my parents actually went on Christmas Day to Colorado to help one of their friends who was in the hospital. And so luckily it worked out that we had done ours the day before, so it was all okay. So I was able to just kind of relax, take it easy.
Yeah, that's
stay
nice.
in my PJs all day, which I prefer.
I was gonna say that's a Christmas. Yeah, that's a good Christmas. Stay in your PJs. Yeah. Just relax. You can't go anywhere anyway, so chill.
It was really funny because I did this little bit on the local morning show, Good Things Utah, and I was talking with one of the other critics, Val, my friend, and I was like, what should I wear? How much makeup should I put on? Because I just didn't know. I'd never done any live TV before. And she was like, well, just show your own style. Just wear whatever's your own style. And I was like, I have no idea what that means. Like, my own style. I used to have my own style when I was a receptionist years ago. I kind of felt like, I needed to look nice and have sort of my own style. And but ever since I've been working from home, which has been since like 2008, it's not good.
I know. Well, I mean, I get it, because it's like, I mean, if I worked at home, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm gonna dress nice. I'd be like, okay, well, no one's really gonna see me, so why am I gonna? I mean, yeah.
So I ended up wearing jeans and a black top blouse, and it was really funny because just by chance, every single woman on the set, all of the three hosts and everybody else, all were wearing black.
Well, that's good.
Like, I guess that was good.
Stand out.
Yeah. We're all ready to go funeral after.
I know. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Everyone was in the black mood.
So anyway, that was fun. Something new, something different.
Yeah, that's exciting. I saw the clip. It was great. You did a great job.
Thank you. It was exciting. And it was very flattering that my friend Val and then also my friend Patrick, who are both done it, that they both, independent of each other, both recommended me. That was very nice. So
good to have good friends and supportive people.
Yeah. That's good. So overall, how did you feel about the Christmas season? Do you think it was a strong season? In between, not good?
No, I thought it was strong. I thought that several of the networks, Lifetime had not as many strong ones as Hallmark, but they had some strong ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hallmark, I think, had some strong ones as well that I wasn't expecting some of the things that they did, and I thought they did a good job. And Up TV had one that I also really liked. Netflix this year was more of a miss for me. But
did you watch I Believe in Santa?
Oh, I didn't watch that one. No.
I think that most of the people, it was in like the top 10 and stuff, but I think most people were ironically watching. It was really weird. It was something else.
It was something else.
Yes. Oh, wow. But yeah, it's true. Netflix, They didn't really. I mean, I liked the Lindsay Lohan one. That was
Yeah,
fun.
I liked it. I liked it. Okay, I wasn't
was
like
fun.
as big a fan as some of the other people, but I mean, yeah, I like seeing her again. I'm glad she's doing it. I mean, I
Yeah.
enjoyed her in the movie. I thought she did a good job.
Yeah, and it was just
Like
kind of
chemistry,
like a overboard.
lacking. Yeah.
Yeah, overboard. But it didn't like make my top 10 or anything. But yeah, I would say almost everybody started strong and then
It started to go
yeah.
down.
But they did have Hanukkah on the Rise, so that's
Yeah.
saved everything.
That was
but
one, yeah.
Yeah, the holiday dating guide. That one was rough.
They said that was really bad.
That was really bad. But they started so strong. And we're really excited because we have our Hallmarkies Podcast Awards. And this year, because we loved so many off-network movies, we decided to open it up to any movie that we like for all the categories. So people should check it out. I'll put the link in. They can vote. And we have all different categories: Queen, King, favorite movie, non-Christmas movie, and then some fun categories like favorite kiss and things like that. And so we have them open to all our favorites, not just Hallmark.
Yeah. No, I think it's good. You know, Hallmark's got competition, and yeah, I mean, yeah, there was some really good at least the top Lifetime ones were like really, really good. Now the rest of them weren't as good as that, but the top few that were at the top were very good.
And Well Suited for Christmas was just so exciting. It was one of the best Christmas TV movies I think I've ever seen. I really just thought it was so outstanding.
No, I mean, I've watched some of the scenes multiple times.
Yes.
When it was over, I was like, I could just watch it again right now. And I'm like, not that kind of person.
Yeah.
Like, I like to take at least 6 months or a year before I watch something. But I was like, no, I like want to watch this like right now.
Yeah. That whole maybe I just like looking at you scene is perfect. It was so
that scene is gold. And it got my vote for the Hallmark Podcast Awards because it's a great scene.
Me too.
We get scenes like that.
So we had New Year, new movies, and they're kind of but during that time we get these ads for Loveuary, and they have been so good. Like I have been really enjoying all the teases for Loveuary, and getting ready for this. I was like, oh, this is going to be really good. Did you agree?
It looks so good. The promo looks good. The actors and actresses, the description, like really getting, it seems like some good stuff, some good people.
And I feel like we're getting some different combinations aside from the Penavega, or she has it's just her and new guy that I don't know.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're getting new combinations of people, and it just looks good. It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really cute, and I'm just so excited because I was not into the January movie lineup. So when I saw this, though, I was like, oh, this looks good though.
And last year, pretty much the first half of the year for Hallmark was rough. There's not that many nominations from
there really wasn't. No.
So we're happy that this is looking good. So hopefully it'll live up to our expectations. But we like to have, for the Valentine's preview, we have you either get a Broken Heart, it's the lowest one.
Okay, that's right.
And then you get a box of chocolates.
Okay.
A dozen roses, or a diamond ring, and proposal.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So that's our rating.
Okay.
We'd like to take a second from this episode of the podcast to celebrate our sponsor of this episode, and that is the Hallmarkies Patreon.
Do you love Hallmarkies podcast?
Do you want an inside scoop into what happens on the podcast?
Do you want early access to episodes and loads of cool perks?
Now is the time to become a patron of Hallmarkies podcast.
By becoming a patron, you get to access our patron Facebook group.
You can request episodes or even be a guest on the podcast.
And most importantly, any patron can join our monthly movie watch-alongs with stars like Paul Campbell, Natalie Hall, and more.
It's as low as $2 a month to join in and become a special part of the Hallmarkies family.
Please consider, and we will love you forever.
Go to patreon.com/Hallmarkies.
That's patreon.com/Hallmarkies.
And so let's dive in. Let's talk about it. And we are going to preview some other things that are happening, not just on Hallmark. On E! Entertainment, they announced 3 movies. We have some different streamers and fun stuff. So let us know in the comments what you would give these different films and what you're excited for. So, all right. The first one is called Sweeter Than Chocolate. And this is on the 4th. And it stars Louise Mumford and Dan Jeannotte and Brenda Strong. It's based on the book by Lizzie Shane, adaptation by Tracy Andreen, directed by David Weaver. It's a TV reporter goes to investigate a local bakery, which is rumored to have the secret recipe to finding true love on Valentine's. And what is really interesting about this is that this is the final book for Hallmark Publishing, Sweeter Than Chocolate. We're covering it, me and Bree, for our January book.
Okay.
That we're reading, and it just came out, I think, on this like the 15th or 6th, something like that. It just barely came out. Yeah. And so they're already making it into it's already being released on the 4th as a movie, which is kind of crazy. And I think it's probably because it must be because things got delayed and stuff like that, so they had it early, and it's a fun story. Basically, the story of the book is you have this chocolate shop, and it sounds like they're making it more into a bakery, because in the book it's like a chocolate shop. And she sells these truffles, and there's these special truffles that if you eat them on Valentine's Day, you will find true love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, is the like legend of the shop.
Yeah.
And so the reporter, he's like a consumer reports guy. Like he goes in and like fights for the little man, in when companies are taking advantage of people. And so they give him, his boss gives him this kind of expose into the magic chocolate shop, and what's going on. So he goes there, and he's had his heart broken, of course. Yeah. And so he goes to the shop, and he's very like skeptical. He doesn't believe in magic. But you've got this woman who is super charming, of course. And she doesn't really actually, in the book, she doesn't really say that she believes in the magic, but like she is just like, if it helps other people, if it leads other people to love, what's the harm, is kind of her attitude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so that's the plot. In the poster, I'm just seeing this poster on IMDb, but it doesn't have the Hallmark logo, so I don't know if it's an official poster, but it does show them holding truffles.
Oh, okay. I think I saw that picture on the website. Yeah.
So I don't know if it'll be a bakery or if it'll just be a chocolate shop. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm really excited about this because I did really actually enjoy the book. I thought it was really charming, a little magical realism kind of a thing, and it's always fun. What do you think, just from reading and seeing the poster?
I mean, yeah, just from the description and Tracy Andreen and the cast, I'm excited. I love Dan. How do you say his last name?
Dan Jeannotte, I think is how
Dan Jeannotte. I really like him, and I like Eloise as well, and I love chocolate. So, and I think he'll be a fun, like, reporter investigating, kind of skeptic.
Yeah,
I think he could do that really well.
Yeah, and Eloise was in one of the highlights of the first part of the year, one of the highlights of the year on Hallmark, The Presence of Love, which it was interesting because I felt like, oh, that thing totally went under the radar. Nobody was talking about it. But then when we were doing our end of the year videos, and I was asking on Twitter and stuff, what are your favorite non-Christmas movies? A lot of people said The Presence of Love. So maybe it had more fans than I realized, but I thought it was very good.
Yeah, she did a really good job, especially with like, the panic attacks and like what experiencing, like that they don't usually show that kind of stuff on
Mhm.
Hallmark. And
Mhm.
she did a great job. And I love
Yeah.
Julian. I hope he does more. I really like him too. So
Mhm. Me too. And yeah, and Dan, he's been good in almost everything that I've seen him in. Of
yeah.
course, I love Ghost of Christmas Past. That was one of my favorites on Lifetime, and I just thought that was such a clever script and idea for a movie, and it was really fun to talk to him about it. And I had Annie on and the writer on, and I really enjoyed that movie. So, and he was really fun in The Royal Nanny. I thought that was
Mhm.
effective.
Yeah, he was really fun in that. I mean, and usually when I
Mhm.
see him, he always like has good chemistry with his co-stars.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
and I feel like he kind of plays sort of an everyman kind of a type of guy, like he's approachable, relatable.
even though he's always a prince.
Yeah.
Or like some,
Yeah.
like whatever Frenchman or something.
Yeah, I was like, why did they always give you a foreign accent in these movies?
I know, it's such a weird thing. I'm like, I guess he just has that look. I don't know.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that interview. It was definitely in my short list of favorite interviews. I thought he was really fun and approachable. And
Yeah, I listened
anyway,
to it. He is. He was
mhm,
really great. Yeah.
yeah. And so I think this one's going to be very good. Since I did like the book, and yeah, Tracy is
I know.
she's great.
Yeah.
So I feel weird starting out with a proposal, but I don't know. It looks really good. What do you say?
I know. I'm trying to decide between the bouquet and the diamond. So I don't know if I want to go diamond yet. So I'm going to go a very big, gorgeous bouquet.
Okay. We're like long stem roses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right. So then we have a Paris proposal, and this is on the 11th. And it's Alexa Penavega and Nicholas Bishop. And I don't think I know this
I,
Nicholas Bishop. Have you ever seen him in
I
anything?
I don't think I have. Because I remember when I saw the name, it didn't sound familiar. And then when I saw him, I was like, I don't think I've seen him before.
Let's see here. He was, it looks like he must be, I wonder if he's over in England.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Chatterley's Lover, Becoming Elizabeth. It looks like he does about a lot of period stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but anyway, looks charming, looks good. So welcome to the family,
That's right.
Nicholas. And the plot is Anna is an account manager for a New York City advertising agency who has the opportunity to land the biggest client of her career, Durand Diamonds. Much to her chagrin, her boss dispatches her and her colleague Sebastian to the City of Lights to make the pitch and seal the deal. Anna's by-the-book work style clashes with Sebastian's loser approach and over-the-top ideas that dazzle the client but exceed budget realities that land them in hot water. When they arrive in Paris to meet with the client, a misunderstanding leads the Durands to believe Anna and Sebastian are married, making them excited about the prospect of having a real-life couple in charge of the creative vision for their brand and forcing them to try to keep up appearances.
Oh, has me all over it. I love Alexa Penavega. I love fake dating, fake marriage, whatever,
Yeah.
a backdrop of Paris. I mean, this just sounds fun.
This does feel like it's in her wheelhouse. She always, I think, is at her best when she plays kind of a planner that's a little high strung, a little neurotic.
Yeah.
Because I really like Destination Wedding with her. I like Mismatched with her. I liked Love in the Limelight. And I feel like all those are a little bit type A controlling kind of.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. With her. And since I don't know him at all, I mean, this does sound fun with this. It actually says Sebastian's looser approach. Excuse me, not loser approach. I was like, that's harsh. But yeah, I think that it could be fun. And this whole idea of them having to lie about being a real life couple, that's fun.
Yeah. I mean, not even that they're a couple. Like, didn't it say, that they're married? Like, they're supposed to be like, they'd like known each other, been together for like however much time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh gosh, good luck. Good luck. proving that.
And that like feels believable that a diamond company would want a married couple to showcase their
That's
brand.
true. Yeah, I mean that does make a lot of sense.
Mhm.
That would be good for their brand.
Yeah.
And the clips in the promo of them looked really cute. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a writer or any crew. We don't have director or anything like that. But I think that this will be a lot of like, it looks like Romania or someplace like that, pretending to be Paris.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm just looking at the crew that's listed, and it's all like Russian names.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think the director is Jessica Harmon, I think.
Oh, is it?
I've
Okay.
seen on
Oh, that's
Instagram
good.
that she was there and that you know, stuff with Alexa. So I think she's the director.
Oh, good. Well, I loved Game Set Love. I feel like I liked that more than most. I just thought they had such great chemistry and it was really fun.
They did.
And she did that, of course. And so that's good. And so I'm going to give this, I'm going to give this roses.
Yeah,
What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely want to give it roses. I'm gonna give it a diamond ring, like a little tiny diamond ring.
You're just like a band, gold band.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm a little more excited for Sweeter Than Chocolate, and so maybe we need to up that into a band.
Yeah.
But it feels good that one of us, for Paris Proposal, one of us gave a diamond ring.
Exactly. Yes. We're on team here.
Yeah. All right. So then we have Welcome to Valentine, and this is on the 18th. Hallmark Channel. Catherine Davis, Markian Tarsuk. I think that's how you say his last name. Sorry. Director Stefan Brogan. And it's a week away from Valentine's Day, and Olivia loses both her boyfriend and her job in the same week. Her sister, Vanessa, who still lives in their hometown in Nebraska, convinces Olivia to come back home for an extended trip and help get her back on her feet. Olivia's roommate in New York has a friend, George, who's driving out to Los Angeles and agrees to take Olivia to her destination, which is exactly halfway between New York and California, in exchange for a free night's stay in her hometown. Olivia, low on cash after her layoff, agrees to take turns driving so he can get to Los Angeles in less than 5 days. The two strangers set out on the open road, both on their way to being who they think they're supposed to be. When George's car breaks down mere miles from Olivia's hometown, he has to stay a few more days in Valentine, Nebraska with Olivia and her sister. After spending so much time together, the two realize their priorities might have changed and love is what truly matters.
Wow, too long description, man.
Yeah, and I asked Catherine, who was the writer. She said it's Jen Bashian, I guess is the name of the writer that was on her final script. And director Stefan Brogan is the name of the director. And this is exciting. I mean, we love Catherine. It's no secret that we're big fans of hers. And this plot sounds very When Harry Met Sally, very kind of your classic road trip romance.
Yes.
Markian was a big standout for 2022 Christmas, particularly that one weekend where he was in 2 movies.
I know. I'm like, Hallmark, we're supposed to believe he's with, Sarah Power forever, and the next day he's with another woman.
It was Sarah Power and Golden Dragon.
Yeah. Like,
but I think he's very charming. He seems like they'll be a very good match. I see the chemistry. I feel the chemistry.
Yeah, I can see them being a good match. And the promo was cute and they look great together. And yeah, I'm glad they're both getting a chance to be Hallmark leads.
Yeah.
Through just them two, like the leads, because in the other two, it's kind of, he was ensemble, which is good. But I think it's good for them both.
Yeah. And she told us that there's basically like this list of like Hallmark leading ladies and men that once you get on that list, you just get a call and they'll use you and everything. You don't have to audition or put in self-tapes or whatever. So, and I would love to see that list so much.
Yes, I would be very curious who they have their eyes on. That would be very interesting.
Yeah. But I'm so happy that she's made the list. She deserves it.
She really does. She's so great and beautiful and talented and amazing, nice person.
Yeah.
So we're so happy.
And I'm very happy to see that she's got curly hair again.
Yes, she natural curls because they're just so beautiful, and we never get enough of them on Hallmark or any TV movie or movies in general. So it's really nice for her to have it.
Yeah,
beautiful hair.
What do you think of that plot? Do you like the plot?
Yeah, I love this plot. Like you said, it sounds like a classic like road trip plot. So it sounds fun, and then the car breaks down and of course, no, we can't get those parts for at least 72 hours. How it's always like, I'm like, man, to be in these towns, these mechanics can't get anything quick.
Yeah, I know, that's my problem. I think I haven't found love because my car's too reliable. I think that's the problem.
There you go. They're always there. The heroine's car's always breaking down on the side of the road, and or in some weird town. So.
Yeah. And I guess so. They're driving through the night so that taking turns so that he can get to Los Angeles in 5 days from New York, but they get stuck in Valentine, Nebraska. And is that a real? I'm gonna look up if Valentine, Nebraska is a real place.
I don't know.
Let me see. Oh yeah, they even have a website. Visit Valentine, small town, big adventure.
Okay. So it's a real place.
Population 2,737.
Wow, yeah, it's small.
It's really small. The area has so much to offer: hiking, horseback riding, nationally acclaimed canoeing, tubing, kayaking, hunting, fishing, camping. There's never a dull moment.
Okay.
Yeah, way to go.
Really go to Valentine, Nebraska.
Yeah. Whoever did the Valentine, Nebraska website nailed it.
I'm gonna have to look that up because this movie.
So I'm gonna give this one a diamond ring.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can't. I mean, I just the casting alone. I'm so excited.
No, I'm very excited. I'm excited that they put it at the the weekend, a few days after Valentine's Day. That's maybe a good sign too. So yeah, I'm excited. I would give it a diamond ring. Not just a band, but with a diamond. I'm so excited. I hope it's wonderful. Catherine was telling me she was doing ADR a few days ago, and she was saying it looks really cute. So
I'm so All right. So then we have on the 25th, we have Made for Each Other. This is a Hallmark Channel, and it's Alexander Trushin, Matt Cohen, Aaron O'Connell, and Elena Douglas. And it's a sculptor uses magic to mold her ideal man into reality, but begins to fall for her real life friend and embraces the flaws that make love perfectly imperfect. And I have to say, if you were going to mold the ideal man, Aaron O'Connell is a pretty good choice.
Yes, Aaron O'Connell is a very pretty and attractive man. So yes, if you're gonna sculpt a man, why not?
I think you either got to have Aaron O'Connell or Franco. One or the other.
Yes, definitely, those are two good choices.
So this sounds a lot like one of my all-time favorites. One of the first movies that we got really excited about on the podcast, good old Snowman's, where Amanda Newbrow, Ashley Newbrow, she makes a snowman or to be her like perfect man, and it comes to life as Jesse Hatch. And this the whole time her best friend is of course in love with her and has been making the snowman every year, and so all of a sudden there's this crazy guy that's like in love with her. It's so funny. You've got to see Snowman.
I will really have to see that. That sounds really funny.
Yeah, and Jesse Hatch just goes for it. He's hilarious in it. And so this kind of sounds somewhat similar to me, where you've got like the best friend who is in love with her probably, and friends to lovers kind of a thing. And she's makes this perfect man out of the school, her ideal man. And then and I really like Matt Cohen too.
I do
So,
too. I do too. I like him. I'm glad he's getting another movie.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know the lead.
Alex, she was, the only thing I've seen her in is she was just recently in a Netflix show called Partner Track. And she was good in it. So I think this will be a lighter role for her, this rom-com, but I think she'll be good.
Yeah, I guess she did some roles on The Bold Type. I know that Dory and a lot of people really love that.
I forgot because her character was a smaller character, but yeah, she worked in The Office. I know who she was now. Yeah. That's
okay. Yeah. So I think that this could be really fun. I hope that they kind of lean into the humor a little bit, like Snowman's did.
Yeah, that's what my question is how much are they going to do the humor? And hopefully they're going to turn up the dial, because that'll just make it fun.
Yeah.
Which is what we want. So
yeah, because like they had that one last year, The Love's Portrait, kind of similar to this, but it took itself a little too seriously. It wasn't funny. I mean, it was on Movies and Mysteries, but still,
yeah,
it could have been a little bit funnier.
Hey, this is Jen Johans, host of the podcast Watch with Jen, which delivers a steady stream of great movie recommendations, thoughtful career deep dives, and first-rate conversations with film critics, authors, actors, journalists, filmmakers, and more. You can find Watch with Jen wherever you get your podcasts, or hear us first at our Patreon at patreon.com/filmintuition.
This great cast, and like I said, ideal casting for the ideal man.
Well, you saw in the promo, we're gonna get a shirtless scene, a quick scene. So we appreciate that.
There's that in Snowman's too, because he's like, it's super hot for him because he's a snowman, and so it's like, but it's cold for everybody else, and he's like stripping down. And then he brings to the office, like gefilte fish and stuff into the office.
Oh my!
He's like, what is this food? Yeah.
Wow,
it's really funny.
Okay,
yeah. So if you haven't seen Snowman's, y'all should check it out. We did an on friendship episode of it, and we liked it so much that this was 2017, our first Christmas covering Christmas movies on the pod, that we had an emergency podcast, both Amber and I, just to talk about it because we thought it was so good.
Emergency podcast. Yeah. We need to talk about this.
Yeah, that's Snowman's. That's the Ion channel. So it's amazing that Amber found it.
Yeah, that is surprising. Gosh, especially in 2017. I didn't know they were making movies back then.
So I'd give this one like a Godiva chocolates, like really nice chocolates, because I think it has a lot of potential, but I don't know if I'm going to give it the roses yet.
Yeah. I think I would give it here they have the Seas candies, the Seas chocolates, which I'm actually learning I really like, over Brussels Stover. So
oh yeah.
I'll give it like an assorted box of
I like Suckers.
Oh yeah.
They're good. Okay, then we have on Movies and Mysteries, we have Curious Caterer Grilling Season. This is on the 5th. And Nick DeLoach, Andrew Walker, director Paul Ziller, John Christian Plummer, writer. Caterer Goldie Berry reunites with Detective Tom Schultz when a realtor is murdered. As they uncover personal and professional rivalries, they realize the culprit is closer than expected. And so, yeah, I mean, I have to admit, like, I barely remember anything of that Curious Caterer movie. The first one. It's been so long, and
it's been a long time. Yeah.
I guess I'll need to watch it again to remember, but I remember thinking it was fine. And I like Nikki and Andrew. I mean, they have to kind of stretch to make a caterer involved in all of this, but
yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be fine. I give it chocolates.
Yeah. I think, or I hope, I think, wasn't Antonio in the first one? I think he was. I
Oh,
don't know if he'll be in this one, but I think he was in the first one. Hopefully he'll be in this one. Yeah, I like these two and their chemistry. And didn't it say like the grill explodes or something? I was like, what?
it is grilling season.
I'm like, this is a different way for someone to die. Grill explosions, kind of intense.
Yeah, that is intense.
So I was like, this sounds kind of, I don't know.
I don't see Antonio anywhere on IMDb,
Okay.
but yeah, I guess that is the realtor murdered by grill. That's not.
I swear, like in the promo or somewhere, I read something about a grill explodes, and I was just like, what?
And now that I've seen the menu, I'm like triggered by any kind of.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Oh gosh,
it's really good. I have to I gave it a 7 when I first saw it, but it has stayed with me, and I keep thinking about it. It did its job. It's
okay.
really good. But definitely gnarly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would give this chocolates. I think it'll be fun, and it feels novel because we've just gotten so few.
Exactly. Yeah, I really like the mystery, so I'm really glad that we're getting, we got Janelle's and now this one. So that just makes me just so happy. I need some of those. So I would give it like chocolate flowers. Can we do that? Chocolate flowers made out of chocolate.
I mean, and even though I really disliked that 5 More Minutes movie, it wasn't Nikki's fault. Like Nikki always brings it. She always does a great job.
She does.
Yeah.
Consistently does. Yeah. She always does her best.
Yeah. All right. So then we have A Nashville Legacy, the Sun Movies Mysteries on the 26th. Andrea Lewis and Pooch Hall is the names. Director Roger M. Bobb and writers Randall Jansen and Nina Weinman. And I asked Nina, and she said she did a full rewrite on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it follows Naima and Damien as they meet and begin to get close with each other, sharing their love for music and their desire to leave their respective marks on the world. So we don't know too much about this. Like we don't have a poster.
Yeah, that's and the description's kind of vague, so it makes it hard. Yeah.
But having Nina involved definitely makes me more interested. And it is nice. It's a very diverse story, which is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these actors. Hopefully they're good singers, because it sounds like we're gonna get a lot of music.
Yeah, I hope so. I haven't seen that many. I haven't like watched all of the show, which Pooch Hall is like a major character.
Oh, okay.
I've seen some episodes of it. And when I saw a picture of Andrea, I know I've seen her somewhere. I just don't know where. But they look good together. So I hope they'll have good chemistry. And yeah, hopefully they're both musically inclined so that we can have some good.
Oh yeah. Andrea Lewis. Let's see what she has on her thing. Degrassi. She's a Degrassi person.
Oh, okay.
87 episodes.
Oh wow. Okay, man.
Yeah.
I love Degrassi people. I love Degrassi people. So
so there we go.
Yeah, Nina, I trust her. So that's
yeah.
Good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, the first Mahogany movie of the year.
Oh, is this a Mahogany?
It is. Yeah.
Oh,
I guess the first quarter or quarter one. I guess they said they were trying to do one a quarter. So I guess this is the first quarter.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes me more interested, because Mahogany movies have all been good.
Yeah. The quality.
They haven't had one that wasn't like watchable and enjoyable.
Yeah.
So that makes me more like, I'll give it like a single rose.
Yeah, that's very classy. Yeah, I'll give it a bouquet of roses. I hope it's going to be good. I know. I wish we had a promo or some more stuff to go off of. That would be helpful, but yeah, looking forward to it.
There we go. So now we're moving on to some of the other places. So we have on Netflix, Your Place or Mine. This is on the 10th, and it's Reese Witherspoon, Ashton Kutcher, Zoe Chow, and Jesse Williams. Director Aileen Brosh McKenna. Debbie and Peter are best friends and total opposites. She craves routine with her son in LA, but he thrives on change in New York. When they swap houses and lives for a week, they discover what they think they want might not be what they really need. So you saw a trailer for this. What'd you think?
I did. I was confused. So I was hoping to ask you because I'm like, okay, so they're going to different places and then they're supposed to realize that they wish they were together. I guess I don't know. I guess I'm kind of
I got the feeling that she starts to date Jesse Williams.
Yeah, that's what it seems.
And so then that's what weirds him out. And he starts to realize, oh, I have feelings for her.
Yeah. And then he's watching her son, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess he's in LA with her son, and then she's in New York in his place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so then they must eventually get back together.
I mean, yeah, I just from the promo, I was just like, I don't know how much time they're going to be spending together. I was like, and that's a major concern to me. Like, I want them to be in the same place to do stuff together. So,
I mean, Ashton Kutcher has successfully done the Friends to Lovers before with, I think, No Strings Attached is very underrated. It was up there at the same time with Friends with Benefits, and I will always say that No Strings Attached is the best of the two.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, it's funny, got a great cast. Mindy Kaling, Greta Gerwig's in there. It's when he gets that period mixed CD, I die. It was so funny because he's trying to be like all sensitive and everything like that. Yeah. He's all listening to like Bleeding Love and all this stuff.
Yeah,
hilarious. And Reese, I mean, obviously she had her heyday. I was so disappointed when she had that movie Home Again.
Oh yeah,
that was so disappointing.
Yeah,
but hopefully she can rebound, and I feel like they'll have good chemistry.
I feel like too. I feel
like she'll have really good chemistry with Jesse Williams. That's a little bit of a fear for me.
Well, that's the fear for me is Jesse Williams is a smoke show. I'm sorry. So, it's like, you want me to not want her to be with Jesse Williams? That's a little bit hard for me to want. So,
I saw him in that Broadway play.
I bet he was so good.
Not Hallmark approved. Let's put it that way. And
alone. I mean, his eyes are beautiful. He's beautiful. Yeah. His body's beautiful. He's just a beautiful person.
And I feel like she'll have good chemistry with him too. And so then that creates a problem.
Yeah.
And I kind of wonder if she's a little bit old to be playing, if they're all too old to be playing these roles, but
yeah,
whatever.
When I saw the trailer, I thought the same thing. I thought, are we getting too old to like be doing this? Reese and Ashton especially. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, how old is she? 46. And Ashton's at least that old.
Yeah.
Let's see, 44. 44. So they're basically the same age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. So what are you going to give it? What do you think? Netflix does have a pretty bad reputation.
Yeah, because out of all the rom-coms they've done, there's only very few that are actually good.
Yeah, like Set It Up. That was good.
Yeah, and Always My Maybe. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny. What's
Single All the Way? I love that. Which one?
What's Broken Heart? Oh god.
Yeah, Broken Heart.
I don't know. I might give it a broken heart that someone's trying to glue together because I'm so concerned. This could be a dumpster fire.
This might be like gas station chocolates. Convenience store, 7-Eleven.
Gas station chocolates. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad.
Also, it was so weird the way that they finally released a trailer, but like the first trailer was just like them talking.
Yeah, that
was weird.
That was really weird. And then it's like the poster, I'm like, how does this poster, I guess it related to them talking, but I'm like, to the trailer I saw, like the other trailer, I'm like,
it's very weird.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, we're all in a movie. So yeah, I hope it'll be a surprise, but I'm a little skeptical.
We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's the Hallmarkies merch store.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for the postable, hearty, or Hallmarky in your life?
What about getting that t-shirt or hoodie that will help you stand out at your next holiday party?
Now is the time to check out the Hallmarkies merch store.
Full of festive designs by artists like Jessica Miller, Carrie from Hallmark Comics, and more.
You can even have more than just shirts, but totes, cell phone cases, notebooks, mugs, and more.
And it isn't just Hallmark. We have designs for Anna Green Gables, Man from Snowy River, The Nanny, and more.
Every purchase at the merch store goes to help support the podcast and allows us to make the great content you know and love.
There are frequent sales, so go to tpublic.com/stores/Hallmarkies or see the link in the description.
That's tpublic.com/stores/Hallmarkies.
Okay, then we have we have 3 movies on the E channel. E exclamation point channel. And it's Why Can't My Life Be a Rom-Com? This is on the 19th. It's M. Haney, Cecilia Beacon, Warren Lee, Markian Tarasuk again, Aaron Buchholz, he was on When Calls the Heart for a lot of seasons, and Rory Faulkner. Rich Newey directing. Rob Lauderson is credited as the screenwriter. And it's Eliza is smart and independent, but after years of bad boyfriend, she finds herself newly single, jobless, and questioning all of her decisions. Throwing caution to the wind, Eliza follows best friend Sophia to the Hamptons and decides to change her approach to romance. They're going to follow the rules of dating from a 50-year-old self-help book. The book seemingly works, and Eliza finds herself in the center of a love triangle between Rich, a perfect doctor, and Doug, the towel boy at a Hamptons hotel. Torn between 2 very different but equally viable suitors, Eliza realizes that deep at heart, she's really a 1980s John Hughes heroine. So that's kind of upsetting that the 50 years is 1980s.
Oh yeah, that's kind of scary.
Really old.
Yeah, that's very scary, actually. Yeah.
I'm thinking like 1950s. This book is gonna have some really old, like tired advice, like always wear your prettiest dress when your husband comes home for dinner. You know what I mean? Like really old school.
Yeah.
What was that? I saw that there was recently a clip from, I think it was even pre-1950. It was like really old. This clip for finding finding your man or whatever from old. And one of the things on there was pretend to be lost at a football game was one of the things on there.
God.
And I'm thinking, I don't really understand that because there's literally the field and the seats. There's nowhere to get lost.
That is the bad
At a football game. Like,
advice.
what is...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could
know
maybe
what
be confused about where concessions are, but like...
Yeah, other than that, like where's the
then-
bathroom, where's the concessions? That's it. Everything else, very obvious.
And then another suggestion on there was get a job selling fish tackle and fish stuff on there. And I'm just like, what?
That sounds
I'll
like
just send you that. It was really funny. But that would be funnier than something from the 1980s. I feel like we're not that different from the 80s.
yeah, that's true.
You
That's
know what
true.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like if it was but I wonder if Markian is the doctor. He seems like he plays doctors all the time.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm
A
trying to
perfect doctor. And Doug the towel boy. I feel like Aaron is definitely going to be the towel boy.
Yeah. Okay. I know
Yeah.
what he looks like, so okay. I mean, it sounds interesting. It sounds like I mean, yeah, it sounds like it could be cute depending how they play it.
Yeah. I think it could be fun. I'm trying to see how Aaron Buchholz is, let's see, 29 years old. 30. So he could, I mean, I don't think Markian is that young. Let's see here how old he is. Oh, he's also 29. So I'm wrong. Who knows which one of them is playing the towel boy? I don't know. Yeah, I think it could be fun. So I'd give this one roses. I think it could be fun.
Yeah, I think okay, I'm looking at the poster now. Okay, yeah.
What does it show?
It shows, oh gosh. Can you see it? Oh gosh, no. You can't see it. Because my phone is so dark because it hurts my eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Oh
my gosh, that's crazy. Oh wow.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it's all on here. Let me look. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, he's definitely the doctor. He's got a suit coat on.
Yeah.
I think the towel boy is this other guy.
It must be, yeah, because that's
the
not
Asian guy.
It must be, yeah, it must be the other guy. So yeah.
Anyway,
Love Triangle, John Hughes, advice or book from self.
Is this outfit that she's in? Is this supposed to be an 80s outfit?
It looks like maybe it's supposed to be because it doesn't look
what
like
that
outfit.
Yeah, so I'd give this I'm gonna give it a single rose. Hopefully it'll be fun.
I would give it carnations. How about that?
Oh, carnations. Okay, that's good. All right, then we have Royal Rendezvous on the 26th. Isabella Gomez, Rory O'Connor, and Ronan Rafferty. And Sarah Ensley is the screenwriter based on a book by Heather Provost and Scott Damian. Christine Lubby directs. An East LA chef is invited to a manor in Ireland to cook for the royal banquet in an effort by a lord to convince his grandmother not to sell their home. Meanwhile, budding romance threatens to derail the entire plan. And as we learned last year, the only places that you can fall in love are Ireland or Italy.
Yes, that's it. It's only Ireland and Italy. No.
Yeah.
Manor in Ireland. Wow.
And I think this looks fine.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people in this one.
No.
So I'm not attached to any of them. I'm looking at a picture of this poster.
It is a Mar Vista one.
Okay.
And they tend to have a little bit more whimsy and fun in their movies than some of the other studios.
Oh, okay.
Like Snowman's was a Mar Vista.
Okay.
But still, I would give this chocolates.
Yeah, I would give it something really plain, like some very, very basic
gas station
chocolates. Yeah, gas station.
It's like a Hershey's bar.
Yeah, just like very basic. Yeah, Hershey's bar basic. That's it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know.
Okay, then we have Married by Mistake, and this is on the 5th of March. Chloe Bennett, who I love, Anthony Konecki, who I also love, and Blair Penner, directed by Mike Roll, Meg Jackson, screenwriter. After learning that her dream job has fallen through, Riley has a drunken night out with her best friend Nate, only to find themselves the next morning in Las Vegas and married. With no job prospects on the horizon, Riley takes Nate up on his offer to move back to his hometown in Tennessee to help rescue his family business. Riley's determination to make a name for herself in the company is complicated by the arrival of Nate's ex-girlfriend and his attractive older brother. Will Riley and Nate be able to keep up the ruse, or will romance it, or is this both new and old get in the way? So what do you think?
Well, first, I need you to tell me, or I need to look it up. Who is Nate? Which one is Nate? I hope
they don't have IMDb's for these, so it's a little tricky.
Oh, okay, that's right. Because I'm just looking at a poster. I hope it's Anthony. I want it to be. I'm like, that'll change my whole score.
Yeah, Anthony was in one of the first Christmas movies that we reviewed that we loved. I think it was called Home for Christmas Day with Catherine Bell.
Yeah, and he was in the service or in the army.
Yeah, he was a soldier and he gets lost and they think he's gone.
Yeah.
And I thought that one was so well done.
It was. Yeah. I remember being impressed and surprised. Yeah.
And usually that kind of storyline wouldn't work for me, but it did. The way it was just so well executed, and so he won my heart early on.
Yeah, I like like him. And I love Chloe. So I'm so
Yeah.
glad she's doing like a rom-com because I really like her and I wanted to see her do something more like this. Not that I don't love the sci-fi and some of the other stuff she does, but it's nice to see her in
Yeah, we always want more rom-coms, of course.
we always want people we love to do rom-coms all the time. So
Yes.
it sounds like it could be fun. I mean, you accidentally get married and then you have to
Mhm.
to Tennessee and yeah.
Yeah, it could be fun. And so I guess I'm hoping that let's see if it says on, well, here, Married by Mistake. I found it on IMDb. Let's see if it says
Oh, okay.
who is playing. Okay, so the other guy is playing Nathan.
Oh,
I think that Anthony is the brother.
attractive older brother. Of course. Why? Oh no, that makes my score worse.
Yeah, Blair Penner is Nate.
Oh no. I think she's gonna end up with that one. So
Let's see.
I've seen him before. He's been on Hallmark. I've seen him.
Yeah.
In like smaller roles, I think.
Yeah, he was in 5 Star Christmas.
Yeah, he was
One of the Godwink movies, things like that.
okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give this roses. I think it has big potential. The lying could get annoying. That's more my fear. Is that
Yeah.
everybody would be like, how could you lie to us?
Yeah. Oh no, there was this thing and I didn't watch it. There's a promo here. Oh, I should have watched that. The e-movies. I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see that video?
No,
Because
I
you
didn't
shared it with all of us.
Well, I didn't see the video though. I don't know why I've not seen the video. Yeah, so I didn't watch it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm gonna say chocolates. I'm worried
Yeah.
about this guy. I don't know.
Okay, then we have on Amazon, we have Shotgun Wedding, and this on the 27th, and it has Jennifer Lopez, Josh Duhamel, Sonia Braga, Jennifer Coolidge, directed by Jason Moore. Darcy and Tom gather their families for a destination wedding, but the ceremony gets put on hold when gunmen take everyone hostage. Now they must do everything they can to save their loved ones if they don't wind up killing each other first. What do you think about this one?
I like these kind of rom-coms because I mean they kind of like my two favorite things meeting. Actions or thrillers are the only other things I watch. So it's kind of like everything I watch meeting into one movie. So and I love Josh Duhamel. I think he's super like very attractive middle-aged kind of man vibes for me. He's like super attractive. And I love Jennifer. So I think this could be fun. I don't know how much thriller they're gonna take it or how much,
Action.
yeah, action. Because
I love Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah.
She kind of gives me hope that the comedy will be funny. The trailer did not convince me.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Is I'm more like into like when it's like Lost City kind of like funny, like action rom-com, and this seemed like more serious. So it's hard to tell because the trailer
Yeah.
really serious, and I'm like, is this gonna be funny?
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, I love J-Lo, but her rom-coms are a bit uneven. Like The Backup Plan, one of the worst movies I've ever seen. That was terrible.
yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Yeah.
But then she does have some good ones. Like I like Made in Manhattan. That one's fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Marry Me was pretty good.
Yeah, I like that
That's
one
pretty
more
good.
than I thought I was going to last year. Yeah.
The music was really good. And I thought she had better chemistry with the music guy, even though he was a jerk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's like a jerk.
But it was fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm skeptical on this one, I have to say. I feel like if they had any faith in it, they would be putting it would be at least day and date in the theaters. The fact that it's going straight to Amazon, I'm like,
Yeah, that could be a sign.
So I'm going to give this my broken heart. I don't think it'll be good.
She's giving it her broken heart. Okay. I'm gonna give it chocolates. I don't want my heart to be broken, but I am scared that it's going to be. So
All right, last one is At Midnight. This is on the 10th on Paramount Plus. Monica Barbaro, Whitney Cummings, Anders Holm, Diego Boneta, directed and written by Jonah Feingold. Fate brings ambitious hotel manager Alejandro and movie star Sofia together when the shoot brings them to Alejandro's hotel. Despite their radically different lives, Alejandro and Sophie begin to secretly meet at midnight. And this one doesn't surprise me that's going straight to Paramount Plus because like there's no like big stars and like it sounds cute and fine but like the fact that they wouldn't release a J-Lo seems a little bit more suspect, especially with Jennifer Coolidge being like such a big name right now, and Josh Duhamel's hunky. But this looks pretty cute, I thought. What'd you think?
Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think it looks cute, and I think that I like that like she gets broken up with at the beginning of the movie. The trailer showed that, so I was like, okay, that's a relief. I can breathe. So I can want her to be with this guy. He looks cute, and so
it kind of had like a Forgetting Sarah Marshall-ish kind of vibe, like that sort of type with the movie star and I mean, you should be excited about this.
I was gonna say, I love when someone falls for a movie star. So, I'm excited for Diego Boneta. He gets to fall for a movie star.
Yeah.
Meeting at midnight and they're like trying to like, I guess, keep it secret or something, their relationship or their whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, the trailer made it look, I was intrigued. I was like, this looks like it could be good. So.
Yeah. So I'd give this one roses.
Yeah. I don't want to give it a diamond ring. So so I give it like a nice bouquet of roses. Yeah. It looks good. I'll be tuning in.
All right, we did it. We previewed everything. If there's anything we missed, let us know in the comments and we want to hear about it. But it's an exciting time to be a rom-com fan. We had so many drought years. It's just really exciting.
I know. I'm so glad that they finally realized that rom-coms are wonderful and people want them. So give them to us.
Yes.
They're finally doing it.
And I think we agree that Welcome to Valentine is our favorite.
Yes, I am the most excited about that one. Definitely.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Past. Yes.
Well, let us know you're listening. Let us know your ratings, what you would give these different films. What you're excited for, we'd love to hear. And Anne, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at awscott21.
Great. And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews, all of our social media, iTunes, YouTube, and on Rotten Tomatoes. So check that out. Also, make sure you're following the podcast, Hallmarkies Pod and Hallmarkies Podcast, all of our social media. We're back on Facebook, so it's very exciting after a 2-month drought. We are back, so you can follow us there now. And if you are listening on iTunes, please leave your ratings and reviews. We really appreciate that. And if you are watching on YouTube, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate that so much. We also have our Patreon group, which is so much fun. And we have a great February watch along that we're doing where we are going to be watching Meeting Mr. Christmas, and we have Madison Smith, Mr. Christmas, and Greta Caro Johns that is the other lead. They're both going to be joining us to watch the movie. It's going to be super fun. So that's something you get for becoming a patron, so you don't want to miss it. And then we also have the merch store, which we have a ton of Valentine's inspired merch there, so definitely check that out. You don't want to miss it. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.